Hey traders, welcome back to the FX Heat channel. This is Heat here, back for New York market analysis. So, since our last update for London, what have we seen? On the 4-hour, you can see the price has gradually been pushing up. So my first scenario that I was looking at has been completely ruled out for the time being. If we go down on the 15-minute, you can see, so during Frankfurt, or before Frankfurt, we started to have a push down. So that was around the time that I posted the last video. And price came down to 15-minute demand, thereafter reacting off of it, creating a small little lower time frame chalk, and then after that pushing up. We pulled back down again into demand, and once again reacted off of it, pushed up. Haven't broken anything yet, but my expectation now is for price to come up a little higher. So this supply I was looking at to potentially hold has been broken. We're starting to come up to this supply right here. As I mentioned before, I don't expect this supply to hold. My expectation now is, as we almost reach supply, come down, push back up into supply, reacted off supply, came back down, back into demand now. I'm expecting price to come up a little further into supply, probably again react off of the supply, thereafter further pushing up into this supply. So the reason why I'm expecting the price to come to this supply is, if you look to the left, we have these relative equal highs, which can be seen as buy-side liquidity. And I'm expecting now for this buy-side liquidity to be swept, used as inducement to give strength to start to push the price down. So this is my second scenario that I spoke about in the last video. And this is ultimately what I'll be waiting for. I don't want to take any longs from here. I missed the longs. The longs would have been at Frankfurt Open, where the price came back into demand and then pushed off of it. So the expectation now is price to continue up a little further. If it reaches this supply during New York, I may start to look for shorts from here. But to be completely honest, I may just let price do its thing for today, see how things play out, and then come back on Tuesday, reassess, and then thereafter start to look for trades. But we'll see. Like I said, if it does come up into the supply today, I may start to look for entries for shorts. It's probably a good idea I set an alert there now. Because in all honesty, I doubt I'll be keeping my eye on the charts too much. Because we're still, I believe, around 50 pips from that supply zone. 40 pips from that supply zone. Could push up a little higher to 50%. It's about 50 pips from where we're at now. So I'll just monitor. I'm not going to take entries from here, and I don't plan to take entries from this supply zone either. I'll just wait, let the price action play out, see if it comes up into the supply zone. If it does today, then I'll get my alert, and and then see if we have any reactions with any type of, I would say at this point, 15-minute chalk. See if we have a chalk, a creation of a chalk, and then maybe look for pullbacks for entries at that point. But like I said, aside from that, I probably won't be looking for anything else. I'll just watch price action develop, reanalyze for a later date, whether it's later today if the price comes up here, or just hold off and see what happens the rest of the day, and wait for this push to the supply zone tomorrow. And there's no guarantees that it's actually going to hold. To be completely honest, this seems like the most logical area for price to come to before it starts to reverse now. So I'll just keep my eye open for that, and just see how it plays out. And like I said, I mean, price could always just continue to keep pushing up from here. That is still a possibility. But like I said on the weekend analysis, I'm not expecting that, mainly from the technical point of view, the fundamental point of view. So technical on the higher time frame, it's bound to come down at one point or another, and the supply zone seems like the most logical area to do so. And fundamentally, with interest rates in the U.S., it makes sense for you to start coming down, at least for this week and potentially continuing into next week. But thereafter, I will be expecting for you to start to shoot up again. Okay, anyways, that's what I'm looking at for now, for the time being. I've entered no trades and don't plan to enter any unless the price comes up into this upper supply zone. If you guys are trading, trade carefully. Like I said, right now, short-term bias is to the upside. I do expect the price to come up a little higher, but I won't be trading longs. I'll be waiting for the price to get into my supply zone, and then start to look for shorts. Okay, hope that was useful for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please write them below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It would be very much appreciated. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for London analysis. Have a good rest of the day trading. Cheers.